Number two is you can build real tools with basically zero dependencies. And I think that's really, really cool. What I mean by that is if Bash is already installed, you get access to a whole plethora of Bash built-ins. On top of that, you're on an operating system. Most likely you're gonna have like POSIX style utilities. So these will be like commands like cut, tr, sed, awk, things like that. You've probably encountered if you've done some basic Bash scripting. All this stuff is gonna be built in. So if you need to do file management, file manipulation, you can write tools to do very complex things like go into this directory, find all of the PNG files and move them to a directory called PNG, find all of the MP4 files and move them to a folder called movies. You can write programs in Bash, you can write scripts in Bash that do that with pretty much no external utilities or very small subset of external utilities. When you start adding in extra programs, you could throw in something like FFmpeg and then say, you know what, convert all the .movs that show up here into MP4s if they haven't already been converted. You can write very complex logic like that, which is really cool, really neat stuff. And you don't need any sort of external tools. I don't need to go download dependencies before I do this. Most of the tools will already exist there. If you do need dependencies, they're probably in your package manager. So they're really, really simple. They're really easy to install. And then if you really need your own dependencies, you can write command line tools yourself and then call it from your Bash scripts. When you learn to start scripting with Bash, when you learn how the shell works, you learn how to interface with it. You learn that you interface with it through streaming bytes and through external program calls. So you can write external programs that stream bytes, and then you can interface with it super easily. Number three, of course, is automating it all.